Outschool is a scam. You can't make money online. Teaching full-time on Outschool is not an option, and the platform is oversaturated. You name it, I have most certainly heard it, and it's so frustrating. So today, we're going to spill some tea. We're going to look at the 15 truths about teaching on Outschool and my biggest tip for new teachers. Hi, my name is Rochelle and it is great to see you back again. I am a six-figure online teacher from Australia. I left my 9-to-5 engineering designer job to work online with Outschool, and within 12 months I had tripled my salary. This channel is all about helping you do the same. If that is something you're interested in, please make sure you subscribe, get notified when I post all my new videos. If you are wanting to work online with Outschool, check out the link in the description below and I can help you through the entire application process. Before we dive into the 15 truths about teaching on Outschool, I wanted to get one thing straight. I am a six-figure teacher on Outschool. I am not the only one. There are many of us teaching on Outschool. I've managed to grow my solo teaching profile into an organization and a team of 12. But this didn't happen overnight. This took months of hard work and dedication. And there are going to be teachers out there that are going to tell you that it's quick and easy. You can put up a class, see how it goes, and make $1,000 a day within no time. So today I want to look at the 15 truths about teaching on Outschool. What is actually involved in it? Outschool takes 30% of what you earn. You get to list your classes for however much you want to list them for, but it is important to be aware that Outschool is going to take 30% of that. That's to do things like run the platform, customer service, and tech support. Although Outschool is an online platform and it is an international platform, which means that learners can be anywhere in the world, as a teacher on the platform, you need to reside in a certain country and have residency. So to teach on Outschool, you need to be a permanent resident of the 50 states of the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, England, or Wales. If you are used to being an employee for a company, you may get benefits. So it's really important to remember, as an independent contractor on the Outschool platform, you are not an employee, which means you are not entitled to the same benefits you may get as an employee for another company or for a teaching school per se. Things like sick leave, holiday pay, retirement packages, healthcare are not included when you work for Outschool. As an independent contractor on the Outschool platform, you are also required to do all your own taxes. This means you do need to keep track of your earnings and expenses throughout the year and fill out your own tax requirements. Now, every country has completely different tax requirements, so it is important to speak to someone within your country of residency to see what your tax obligations would be as an independent contractor. There are many teachers, including myself, that do very well on the Outschool platform, but remember, this didn't happen overnight. It is going to take time and dedication to be able to get your classes out there and to be able to build your own cohort of learners on the platform. So don't be discouraged if in those first months or two you only get a couple of learners. It is completely normal, but it's something not a lot of people talk about, that it is not something you can jump in, hit the ground running, and make thousands of dollars a day from the get-go. Because you aren't an employee, you don't get a salary, you don't get a wage. There's no guarantee that you're going to make money every single week. The platform fluctuates. There are times when it's going to be really popular and really busy, and then there's going to be down times. It's important to remember that the amount of money you make is not going to be consistent over the year, and that it is going to ebb and flow. There are some online companies that provide all the teaching material for you. However, Outschool is not one of those. This is a huge pro and a huge con for some people about the Outschool platform. You get to teach what you want, when you want, how you want, but you have to create that material. You can't just log on, sign up, and teach the stuff that's in front of you, especially if you're used to ESL companies where they provide all of the class materials. Outschool doesn't do that, and you are going to be in control of creating your own classes, but it is something that creates a little bit more time outside of the classroom, because you need to create all of that curriculum, all of your worksheets, PowerPoint presentations, videos, whatever it is you want to include in your class. You need to make sure you set time aside to be able to create all of that. If you are unsure how to create lesson plans on Outschool, or you'd like to revamp your current ones, check out the link in the description below, where I'm going to show you exactly how to create a great lesson plan for your classes that is going to be engaging and get your learners back every time. I love that Outschool lets you create your own classes and your own curriculum, but it is important to remember that Outschool is a secular platform. This means there are certain classes you can't teach on the platform. This does mean you can't teach religious classes, bias classes, or unfair classes. You also may need qualifications to teach certain classes. There is all this information that can be found on the Outschool platform. You are going to need to understand a little bit about SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. It is the keywords within your class listings and titles that are going to help the parents find your lessons. If you have an amazing lesson idea, you know it's going to be what parents are looking for, learners are going to love it. That is all completely redundant if you don't have keywords in your class title. This means that there need to be words in the title of your lesson that parents are typing into the search bar. If they're not searching for those words, if they're not searching for a class that you might be teaching, it's not going to be found, and it's going to be harder for you to be able to get learners. Advertising your classes is really important, especially when you're first starting out and you're trying to build up your learner base. Luckily for you, I have a full video on ways that you can advertise your Outschool classes without giving them away for free. I'll put it in the description down below for you so that you can check that one out after this one. Of course, the Outschool platform has grown drastically over the last 2 years, and there are thousands of teachers on the platform. But you can only teach the way that you teach. No one else can teach in the same way that you do. So it's really important to remember that even though there might be other teachers teaching the same type of class you're teaching, no one is going to be able to teach it like you can. Along with there being too many teachers, I always hear that the market is oversaturated. Outschool is a marketplace. It is a platform that parents can go and search and find classes that they might be interested in getting their learners to take. So, what happens when there are 35 English classes teaching the letter A? It might be really difficult for you as a new teacher to teach a class that is already very oversaturated on the platform. But that doesn't mean there aren't areas where you can excel at. It's important to find your niche, find what you love teaching, because curriculum aside, like the subject you choose aside, if you don't love teaching what it is, it's not going to work. It's more important that you have a passion for what you're doing than teaching something on the platform that is already there. And the hardest truth about teaching on Outschool that a lot of people aren't overly aware of, especially when you first start, is that you can be removed from the platform at any time. There is a full list of rules, regulations, and policies that you need to follow when teaching on Outschool. And if you break these policies on a regular basis, they can and will remove you from the platform. A few of those policies you need to be aware of are things like missed classes, being untruthful, lying and manipulating the Outschool platform or parents. If you're unprofessional, have poor behavior, or are trying to take parents from the Outschool platform to your own platform or website, these are all grounds for dismissal from the Outschool platform. My biggest tip for new teachers is going to be surround yourself with people who are where you want to go, who are doing what you want to do. So if you want to be a popular Outschool teacher, if you want to make lots of money, if you want to enjoy the freedom of working online, surround yourself with people that are currently doing that. You can find these in Facebook groups and all over social media. I'm on Instagram, so you can head over and follow me there if you would like and see the behind the scenes of my Outschool business, running an online business, and managing a team of 12. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe. It is completely free, easy to do, and it helps me reach more people like you that are wanting to grow on Outschool and build their own online businesses.